telling me to go to therapy, and I'm like, why? But at the same time, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers be crazy, like, you know, we be tripping and all that shit because we got feelings and emotions and we been through shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we be triggered because shit reminds you of shit and shit. You already know how it go.
Alright, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Sandra from Oracles of Sandra, and I'm back with another video. So today we have a message for the Divine Feminine, right? And I'm going to pre-pull y'all cards because I'm waiting for some food, and I know that I'm going to be distracted. So I want to make sure I get the cards and the energy correct before I even, or address before I even separate myself. So today is a message for the Divine Feminine. I'm aware that I didn't put that little pause behind. Y'all don't even know about the little pause that I like after my intro, so yeah. But I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna make the pause. So for the Divine Feminine, and don't look at yourself like you aren't divine. When you come to my channel, understand that I see everybody as something. Even if you aren't in that place that you're aiming for in the moment, you get what I'm saying? Like, I see everybody getting there just on their own time. So I'm here to like help people, I feel like, grow into versions of themselves that they inspire to be, or yeah, and support people while we become who we want to be, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really here to give more of a feeling of I see you, I hear you, I feel you. You feel what I'm saying? So our message for the Divine Feminine, the main energy is, if you want a high value man, keep your legs closed. Here's the pause. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna let y'all see it. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I really don't want to be sorry. I'm really not a sorry person, but I will say I'm sorry so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. So I'm going to pull some cards for past, present, and future energies, and I'm not going to read them. I'm telling you, because something about me, I do not want to get interrupted. Ooh, I'm trying to use a deck that... What you say, God? I don't know. I'm going to just go with it. But it basically feels like not finishing a project that I started. So I was studying my tarot deck, or whatever the case may be. So the paper is in the middle. These are the cards that I did study, and these are the cards that I didn't study. But I basically be knowing all of the shit that go to them. But I love the details. Do I have another tarot deck? I do. I have two more. Give me a second. Alright, so before I even get into the tarot, because I ain't even gonna lie, I am excited to start my next chapter. That's the I am app. I'm a little bit all over the place because I'm waiting for something. So there's that. But it says the whole thing. If you want a high value man, keep your legs closed, right? For the feminine woman. Or even that man, you feel what I'm saying, who is interested in men. I've learned this thing, like, and I don't know, like, men, I see it, and I always say this, men are science. They are like kind of programmed. You sound new this shit. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm back. And we were speaking on the fact that men are science. Men are not as complicated as they seem when it's not the man meant for you. Right? But when you work on your feminine energy, how my phone get on the charger? When you work on your feminine energy and you become high value yourself, you kind of can't see through certain things to a certain extent, because a lot of men will start bending to your will, in a sense. And I'm here to just speak on the truth about this whole thing. Men will bend to your will when you respect yourself, right? Now, I'm not sure how many of y'all feminine, the girls is giving, right? It was just Bantu knots, y'all, from my silk press. I let the silk press get old, or whatever the case may be, and I started Bantu knotting it. 2 Bantu knots, because I got a side part. So, like, half the head, like, then I'll split it in the middle right here at the bottom of the ear. That's 1 Bantu knot, and this is another. Because my hair sweated out the other day, or whatever the case may be. But I don't wash my hair out from a silk press until my hair has, like, gained its own natural oils, and it can afford to be stripped. So, back to the topic. Men enjoy, like, a little bit of chase naturally, a little bit. Like, not every man want to chase you. Like, every man's how you say that, y'all? Every man's like, how fast he can run and how long he can run, that depends on the man. And that's how you will know which man is yours, right? Because it'll never really be too much, you know? And even when he behaves as if it's too much, or if he says it's too much, because every man is not consciously also able to admit certain things, you know, with his mouth. But he can do it with his actions. So, all I'm saying is, truthfully, a man really don't want to know everything about you. He don't need to know everything about you, including, especially if you're dating or you're getting to know someone, he don't want to know all the details of your vagina. I mean, like, the natural just man in him, of course he takes interest in your feminine parts, right? But still, though, I'm not sure. So that's what I was saying. That's where I was going at. I'm not sure how many men y'all have been around, right? And everybody is going to take these same stories, and we're going to all look at it differently. Because I'm not the only girl who been around boys, heard how they talk, what they really want, who they respect, what the person got to do for them to respect it, da-da-da-da-da. And then the thing is, even if you was in a room, you feel what I'm saying? That don't mean you comprehended it. Because I was in the rooms since I was a little girl, and I still was fucking up. I was still fucking up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just started getting this shit right, like self-respect. For real, to where, like, I started having my way. Maybe I've been having my way kind of, like, for 6 months. Like, 6 months, and I'm 24. And I got brothers. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I know what boys really want. For the most part. Like, from from the level of, like, healthy masculinity to, like, toxic masculinity. They all kind of want you to keep your legs closed. You feel what I'm saying? Because, all right, so when you run into that toxic masculine, or, because that's what I'm saying, right? You want a man to bend to your will, but he won't bend. He won't bend if he's not for you. But the science, if you have the chemicals that, like, ignite him, scientifically, he's going to be attracted to you, and he's going to do things to make sure that you're happy. But you don't take advantage of that. This is my channel where we come and we talk about the truth, but we use our hearts with it and shit like that. Like, you're not here to take advantage of nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can level up. You can learn things in life. You know how to master your own reality better. But we're not here to bend nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, this thing that I have learned makes men want to please me with their free will. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've never forced anything out of anybody. Like, I just, okay. So, you'll hear men say things And they always, okay, so they always value that woman who kept her legs closed. Even if he couldn't value her enough to get into a relationship with her, he gonna look at her different. You know what I'm saying? I've been in so many different situations where, like, a man will really, or a male could really have missed that opportunity to be with that girl who kept her legs closed because he was being so fast. You feel what I'm saying? But then he go on to the next girl, and he gonna tell you about that girl. Like, yeah, because he really liked the girl. He really liked the one who kept her legs closed, not the one who's overly lustful, even if he is. You get what I'm saying? He don't see you as a prize because you're too available. So, and that's not me telling you that you're frowned upon if you've ever done it, or interacting sexually with folks. You know what I'm saying? That don't make you less than. You get what I'm saying? But just know how, when. You know what I'm saying? Be comfortable with saying no. He's going to love that. He's going to be able to trust that. That's what he's looking for. You want a high value man, he needs a woman who he can trust. Okay? And every man doesn't value the same things. You know? But it all depends. Like, what's a high value man to you? You know? What is it? I'm telling you, that don't mean, alright, you meet a man with a lot of money and he try to force you out your drawers, he already don't respect you a little bit, right? Or he could be kinda in the days to where he don't respect nobody because he don't respect himself. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, a valuable man, he don't mind, like, getting to know certain things about you. Like, and I'm telling you, he gonna love the mystery, like. And then you do give it to him, but you don't give it to him whenever he wanted and shit like that. Like, you have boundaries on your body. He gonna make sure you straight. If you won't give it to him, and he think he one of the best things walking on earth, why would he believe that you would give it to anybody else? Where's my smoothie? I'm about to go put it in the freezer. Give me a second. Yeah, because I want my smoothie to be cold. And it's big because I don't feel good. So I wasn't eating. So I made myself a big smoothie because I didn't eat nothing yesterday. And it had my body feeling so weak today. And first of all, let's just say I'm grateful for the fact that I feel better. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, the pain and the removal of the mucus from my body. But, like, a cold trying to catch me doing, like, some extra exercises and running around and not getting no sleep, that shit kicked my ass, bro. So I made myself a smoothie, and I'm mad that I don't have, well, I'm not mad, but I know that if I would have had some black seed oil, it would have been able to nurture my body better if I put it inside of my smoothie. So, y'all, for whoever heard that and thought, like, oh, yeah, I need to get me some black seed oil. True ski booski, you do ski, okay? But you never want to have too much black seed oil. Because I remember one time, I took too much black seed oil and I was sick as a dog. Because it's going to clean you out, you feel me? So you just want a little couple drops and shit like that inside of your smoothie. Because that motherfucker going to feel so good. And I don't know, which one of y'all, I know some of y'all done tried matcha or whatever the case may be, but I haven't tried matcha yet, and I look forward to it because, like, what do you mean it energizes me? What do you mean it energizes me? Like, I be needing help with that. I did buy myself a breakfast tea, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm a temperature person, and I realized that today, and I don't know how it took me this long to realize it. But I was doing, like, a detox bath today. You know what I'm saying? Because I was sick or whatever the case may be. So, when you're sick, it takes your energy away depending on the strength that you have. you get what I'm saying, will determine how well you can take care of yourself. But if I don't know, sometimes if I get sick, I just need to take a fucking break. So I took a detox bath today, and I realized, first of all, with my hair, I'm not about to be doing a whole bunch of steamy shit, just period. Cause whether my hair is straight or curly, it's a lot of damn work. But like my stomach area does not like being in a lot of heat. So when I detox my body or whatever the case may be, and I get in a detox and I do the bath, like I always gotta move slow with my stomach, because I don't know, it just don't like it. So like when I'm saying, there's always like emergency cases or learning to get used to something. Bless me. So I don't drink tea all the time because it's hot. Like, I don't know. It's hot. Like, I don't be wanting to drink something hot all the time. And let's not mention the fact that this really wasn't a cold winter for real. And yeah, I didn't go outside a lot, but like I went to work and shit, and it really wasn't a cold winter. Where's the snow? Nobody's paying attention to me when I say that shit. Where the fuck is the snow? It's January. It's about damn February. It's February. It's February 2nd. We about to be in the spring. Where's the snow? Now, I'm not going to get so strongly felt about it that God hears my cries and then make it rain, okay? And when I say make it rain, I don't mean rain droplets. I mean make it rain snow. Like, make it rain just means, like, for something to drop and or come in an abundance. I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying that it's a little weird. Because, God, even if you drop some snow after I asked, I already seen that it wasn't there at first, okay? I already seen that. It don't take away. But y'all also, don't be surprised here in the United States, or what is this? Like Eastern coastal time or whatever, right? Pacific, PST, whatever, New York and all of us. I don't know, because I'm in Maryland. You feel me? Other people have already experienced snow. So let's just say, Maryland, when we get it, it's a chance that we gonna get it. Bundle up. Save up. Motherfucking make sure you got, like, rice and shit like that. You want to have a certain, like, canned foods. You get what I'm saying? Like, things. And I'm not saying go buy it up. But what I'm saying is, make sure you're prepped for these snowy days. Because everybody gets their turn. Everybody does. And we ain't been touched yet. I'm just saying, prepare for the days that you can see your breath like this. Yeah, prepare for them. Because on these days where you can do like this, and then you do like this, and then turn your fingertips fucking bright pink, yeah, that shit's gonna hurt. You're not gonna want to be outside. You feel me? So prep before it get real fucking cold. Cause then y'all think this springtime shit, spring coming late, every season coming late this year. And I mean, no, not by timing in the U.S. calendar is it coming late. No, it's coming right on time. But the way, like, the seasons affects, like, the truth, the way that they're supposed to affect the earth and shit like that, no. They're not coming on time this year. They didn't come on time last year. And time been changing. Shit been changing. Climate change. Shit is happening. You feel what I'm saying? Why the fuck didn't Maryland get no snow yet? Yo, this goes beyond like what we was even here to talk about. But I guess that's important for somebody or some people. Pay attention to the weather wherever you live. If something is coming up short, just know that it's adding up to be a lot. And that's all things. So I guess Divine Feminine, if you have been valuing yourself and saving yourself and learn to respect yourself, just know God is going to make that love rain on you in abundance. In abundance. If you had a lot of dry seasons, he gonna make it rain for you. You feel what I'm saying? So just make sure you're aware of how you felt about the seasons. You get what I'm saying? Because say it was a drought in motherfucking your town, but 2 towns over, it been raining all fucking season. You feel what I'm saying? When you brag about the rain, somebody else is going to complain about it. Know that. You get what I'm saying? But just remember that you are grateful to see the rain. You had a drought. Everybody else being tired of the rain don't got shit to do with you. You get what I'm saying? Because then it rained for them and still managed to not flood. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, because if it would have flooded, maybe you wouldn't have been in the drought. No, it just rained. So remember that you wanted it to rain. You wanted it to rain. Divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm noticing this is a higher level of commitment. This is a higher level of commitment. This is standing front with spiritual warfare with your partner and looking them in the eyes and either taking them down or laughing at them so they can take themselves down. You get what I'm saying? It all depends on what warrior you're with. Divine feminine. You know what kind of fighter he is. You know that. So, pray. If you have had a dry season, things will come in an abundance. Simple. Yeah. And I know, like I said, that we're all in sneaky link culture. Just to wrap up the original message. We're in sneaky link culture, but we're on a spiritual channel. And we're going to talk about what's real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to have had a whole phase. A lot of people did. I really thank God that my whole phase happened like a little earlier in life. But the whole phase happened earlier in life because I chose like real love earlier in life as well. So after trying love so much, there goes the whole phase. And then self-respect. We see this in a woman all the time. In the woman all the time. She loves, she has her whole phase, and then she loves herself. And not every woman. Some women, but I can't even lie. The dad girls, they just don't love a lot of people. When I say the dad girls, meaning her father was in her life, so she didn't have to be a fool over and over and over and over again just to learn a lesson. You feel what I'm saying? She had love at home, so she didn't have to keep looking outside of herself and shit like that. But she still loved first. Even if she didn't love and then she gave it a chance and it didn't work out, she still loved first before she chose like straight savagery. You get what I'm saying? So after savagery comes self-love. Like, yeah. And my whole phase wasn't even that bad, but it was. So the point of me saying that is bodies. Having bodies on you. If you are a part of sneaky link culture right now, it's going to make you a little less valuable. Like, it's going to make you a little less valuable. Because you got bodies on you. You get what I'm saying? And it's not even physical. It's spiritual bodies on you. You get what I'm saying? And then if you had your whole face, you physically got bodies on you. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You physically got bodies on you. And then, but it's like, okay, so you know that thing where they say your cells rejuvenate every 7 years. No, I'm not telling you that you got to be celibate for 7 years. I'm just saying, give the cells a little bit of time to at least give your white blood cells a chance to start healing things. You get what I'm saying? Give yourself a chance. You know? If you're sexually involved with people, that means you also, like, even if the only conversation y'all have is while y'all having sex, or while y'all on the way to having sex, you're allowing people into your spiritual, like, you know, your auric field, and they're determining how you're going to show up in the world. You know, I'm gonna go deep, and I'm gonna still go into the cars because we got that option now. Because we recording. Who gonna cut us off? Yeah, like I could put my phone on airplane mode. Can't nobody stop this shit. For real. But what was I gonna say? Fairy tales I'm not used to, man. Oh, got me questioning, what did you do to me? Used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me for, because I forgot what I was going to say. It was trying to come back, but I just let my brain go. I let it go. I was going to have to, like, go backwards, and let my brain do the whole thing. So, anytime I forget something, I just be like, I'm going to address it in the next video, because I don't remember. Y'all. But if you're on your healing journey, I also give you some advice. To go back and look at, like, pictures and videos of yourself when you didn't feel as secure as you do now. And that don't mean, like, planning to look for your downfall. That's literally, like, going through your photos, through your gallery, and you go up a little bit. Now, I'm not saying this going to work for y'all. I know this works for me. But if you connected with yourself and you care about yourself, you're going to feel you when you looking at you. I can sometimes look at my pictures and shit like that, or my videos and shit like that, and remember exactly what I was thinking in that moment. Or, like, exactly how I felt when I did such and such. You feel what I'm saying? And it'll really teach you a lot about yourself and how far you have come. Because we're not looking to bring ourselves down. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, still more work you got to do. But, no, you're going backwards to look how far you have come. You get what I'm saying? Your body is your temple. You don't need no bodies on your body. You don't want niggas on your body. You don't want that. Niggas is not on my body. Niggas is not on my body. I'm the muse. You get what I'm saying? I'm the Medusa to this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. The Medusa. The Medusa. Look up Medusa's real, like, her real story. And why they say she was freezing men and turning them into stone. No, that's not literal. It's not literal. It's like theoretical. Medusa was turning niggas into stone because they was just intrigued. I just seen 1444 on the clock. But I see 144 all the time. 144,000. They just want us to know that we're super extraterrestrial and shit like that. And we come here with a purpose. So Divine Feminine, if you have made it to this point, no matter how divine you think you are or aren't, as if we're not all remnants of stardust, baby, you are divine. You are. Because it was like the way that I feel about myself when I first woke up, still had niggas on my body. You feel what I'm saying? And that I had niggas on my body in a way in which I'm telling you is not cute today. You feel what I'm saying? I had niggas on my body and all that. I still felt like I was the shit. You know? Like, I had shit to work on and I still felt like I was the shit. You feel me? Like, I knew that I was, it's just something about me. I don't know. Like, I always knew, like, I'm not one of them, but I'm really one of them for real. Like, you know, and this speaking so broad, even for that woman who hasn't found her purpose yet. You feel what I'm saying? In this world, she hasn't found her place. She hasn't learned that yet. It's okay. But now I'm going to speak to the women who feel like me. Like you just always knew. I don't know what the fuck type arrogance this is. But it's just like I could always hear the voice in the back. And as I heal, like remembering the conversations, some of the conversations that I've had with myself as a little girl, shit like that, you get what I'm saying? Like it's just, in order to attract a high value man, keep your legs closed. When he confesses his love to you, he will tell you how much he values that you didn't give it up to him. High value men get pussy thrown at them all the time. All the time. All the time. And even if he like her some, he confused because it's like, I got the best of you already. Even if he's a womanizer, you're anything, any man, don't get that shit up. If you like him, he can be yours, and y'all can go to the moon, the stars, all that. The world is yours. It is. Like, just know that you don't control it. You just have say-so in your own life. In your own life. Know that too. In your own life. You can't even change that man. You can't. You can talk to him about things. You can teach him things, but you cannot change that man. That man gonna change on his own. And he ain't taking your advice if he don't trust you. Straight up. Like, this is a high value man. He has figured it out on his own in his head. You feel what I'm saying? And he has already known that a girl who giving it up to him, you feel what I'm saying? It may entertain him, but he don't trust her. If you want to be picked by a high value man, if you want a high value man, if you want the ability to pick that high value man, because trust me, you're high value too. You have the choice to pick as well. You can choose him. Yeah, that's another thing. As a high value woman, see, I'm learning to come out of my shell, but I'm not super thirsty. Like, I'm not even really thirsty for real. I just know what I want. And I'm a Libra, so I love the love. You feel me? And if ain't nobody treating me the way that it's supposed to be done, if I'm not, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not being allowed to be in my divine feminine energy around someone, I know that that's not my masculine. So I'm just going to keep being beautiful and graceful in this world. But I have also made a commitment to myself that even when I do meet my masculine, I have learned that, like, sharing my beauty and grace with the world is just something that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course, that's what I'm saying. So that comes to that divine masculine. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't change her neither. You can't change her neither. But that seems like a whole nother video, because you can't change her neither. We will only take each other's advice, because that divine masculine, that divine feminine, once you really reach that emperor, empress energy, you had to do that shit on your own. Like, yeah, it was people to help you and da-da-da-da-da along the way. It don't even matter who was there the whole way. Like, the whole way through, you had to start making your own decisions. You had to start making some sacrifices. You had to create your ideal of stability and then maintain it. That's all 4 fucking elements. Not saying that the way that I named it made it elemental. It just happened to be all 4 elements, because I seen 4. That's all 4 elements, and you have to master all 4 elements in order to be the emperor or the empress. And once you get there, it's a certain level of a little bit of stubbornness or something like that, because you got it on your own. You feel me? Bitches who use niggas are not getting respected. They get niggas who they can trick out, but it's not somebody who respects themselves. You get what I'm saying? If they try to create something powerful, it's just not going to work. They are not powerful. A high value man wants a high value woman. And in order for us both to be high value, we have to have created something on our own. I'm going to grab y'all some cards now. This going to be a long ass video. It's going to take a little second to save. Love to love, yeah. But I had to go and delete some shit before I even started this video. Yo, the hair is giving, ain't it? I'm not sure if I want to finish school, y'all. I mean, I got a 95. My grade is a 95, but I don't think I care about it. See, at first, I was going to go into psychology. It was going to make me a better tarot reader in my eyes. Like, it wasn't going to make me a better tarot reader in a sense. It was going to make me a better therapist. But I really do feel like I'm in the space of debating. I got an assignment due at 2 o'clock. So that means once I don't do that assignment by 2 o'clock, I have made a decision to step away from this thing and not really succeed in it. I'm aware because I want the best of the best for myself. So that's why I have a 95. And I literally only got a 95 because I didn't do like the best of studying on the last thing. And I answered a quiz and I answered 2 questions technically wrong. I answered 2 questions technically wrong. But everything else I got 100 in. So that's why I got a 95. Because the grades be worth like a certain percentage of... or the projects or whatever would be worth like a certain percentage of your grade. Now, I may go in and try to do it after this. I'm just not really sure. Like, I just feel a little bit like I'm reading the wrong books. And I know that it's just the beginning. And if I ride out, you get what I'm saying, I'm going to be good. But at the same time, I'm also, like, I'm about my money. You feel what I'm saying? Like... And I just feel like this shit taken away from me a little bit, and I'm not doing what I want to do. My life is about doing what I want to do. I can create constant income with doing what I want to do. Like, literally, I'm obsessed with beauty. Obsessed. I don't need to read whatever books they talking about that have this channel. I gotta read other books that have this channel. And as long as I'm focused on whatever the fuck they teaching me, I mean, they teaching me some good stuff, but I just don't plan to be a normal human in this world. And I don't plan to make money the same way that other people do it. It's not a part of my desires. No, it's not. So I think I want to stay on the path that I'm on. Just keep creating, you know? That don't mean that I'm not going to do any type of schooling or won't get any type of certificates, but I really don't care for this shit. I was about to go like $60,000 in debt. You get what I'm saying? Which really isn't a lot of money. But babe, if all you ever seen me with was $2,000 at max, $60,000 is a lot. Especially when I can take 2 and flip that shit and see 60 a lot faster, especially with this mind that I got now, giving myself a certain level of peace now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like reading books because it makes me feel like I'm focused. Like, I wanted to do this school shit so I can have something to focus on. I don't need somebody to map out a curriculum for me to get exactly what I want. You feel what I'm saying? All I gotta do is buy them books that I want. Buy the books that I want. Read the books that I want to read. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, I can be my own boss. That's something that I like to do. So, I just want to step back and say I'm very grateful for my experience and teaching me how to, like, really master my life and showing me what's important to me, teaching me how to fight, you know, for what it is that I desire. I've always been timid, if you ask my grandma. I've always been timid. But if you ask my grandma sent me to Taekwondo because I was timid. And she wanted me to know that I could defend myself. Right? So she sent me to Taekwondo. So when I say life teaching me how to fight, it's not physical. Like, it's not physical altercation fighting. Even though sometimes it is. It's just like, that real fight is mental. It's really mental. It is, like, having to stand up to and face certain things sometimes that you can't even see. You know? People who can't even see you. Motherfuckers will project onto you so hard. You gotta, you know? You're gonna have to sacrifice a fucking lot. A lot. In order to be who you want to be. It's true. In order to be that strong individual that you desire to show up as, you're going to have to sacrifice. So I'm about to get some messages for the Divine Feminine in the next clip. And then we're going to get out of here so I can eat my food. And, you know, just relax a little because I'm still getting over my cold and I don't want to overwork myself. But this is it for me. You know what else I've noticed? Yeah, we're going to share all the fucking secrets, y'all. And I'm about to start being a person who randomly cries more often because I'm very actually emotional. So, And not emotional, like emotional in the moment. I'm emotional all the time. And when something hits me, like, I just be wanting to cry. Like, that's the best way for me to feel and, like, overcome things sometimes. It's just admitting that there is pain behind whatever. So I don't remember. Respect yourself. Just respect yourself. Like, the world can be yours. And that thing where they say you teach people how to treat you, that's 100% true. You know? And I'm telling you, it all depends on whoever's meant for you. Like, but whether you be man or woman watching me right now, just know that whoever is meant for you, bending ain't gonna hurt. It may, you know, or even if it hurts, it's still gonna be done. Alright, so now we at the part of the video where we're gonna get some messages for the Divine Feminine. And then we're going to close it out. So today's spirit, as we receive messages for my Divine Feminine Collective, I don't want anything. I don't want any messages involving anyone else. We're not teaching them how to function better to be more likable. We're not teaching them that. We are teaching them how to function better to meet their own standards. We want to show them exactly. I see this shit right here. The Two of Cups. I seen that shit. The key to being likable is liking yourself. The only way you can start to like yourself is by showing up and being your authentic self, even when you don't fear. Even when you fear judgment. This is a good reading. All fucking ready. Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Another thing, like I'm saying, you may not be as financially, you get what I'm saying, as secure as that man. First of all, good for you for scoring him. Period. You know what I'm saying? But do be able to do certain things for yourself. Like, and I'm gonna tell you this, and this is an example, but this is real life. Like, y'all don't need to know my business. So, for example, but this is real life. This is something I've actually, like, had to, like, really sit through and learn. So, when it comes to needing a man, say your man, you ask your man for food, or your man offers to get you food, right? It can really be a lot of pressure if you don't got nothing to eat. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you can't put him on a time limit for kind of doing for you with his fruit. You can't, in a sense. Like, if you want to cut him off because you feel like he don't move in a timely fashion, granted, you're allowed to feel like that. You're allowed to cut him off. Yeah, because this your life, this your world, this yeah, you feel what I'm saying? You call the shots in your life. You do. I've been saying that shit ever since Krishan did that. And I mean, I was saying yeah before that, but not like that. Like, gotta give her props. Yeah. That's what she. Yeah. But yeah, like. So I say it's important to have your own, because anything that he can't do for you. But he's high value, you know, he can do most things for you. It just may but not be in a timely fashion. You feel what I'm saying? In order to take certain stress away from the relationship, either one, be able to provide that thing for yourself. Let him make up for it. Or be patient. But especially when it comes to food, if you like me, I'm not really that patient. I'm not. So you do want to be able to do certain things for yourself, because your own needs, not saying it's like your own problem, but in a sense, it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, You should really be showing up for yourself. If it's not important that you eat to you, why would it be important that you eat to him? If it's not important that you sleep to you, why would it be important to him? Like, even if we lacked fathers, you get what I'm saying? We're going to have to become that masculine in our life. We still looking for balance if we, you know, but it's not his job to teach you how to be treated. Now, again, if you are that woman and he do, you know, teach you how you should be treated, that's just natural. And if you are a woman and you get put in a position and you get a man who teaches you how you should be treated, that means that you did a lot of work on yourself. You are a divine feminine, and now he's here to heal you. Help you with the rest of the work. And no, he's not just here to heal you. Y'all are to heal one another. But like, your relationships will be a reflection of the work that you've done on yourself. All of them. Even if it's down to motherfucking learning to call boundaries and fucking what's this? 8 of Wands. Possessions on the move, risking to get lost. Hard work that is costly but necessary to overcome several concrete obstacles. Exactly. Learning how to call boundaries on motherfuckers. I ain't do no readings on Pornhub in a while, but I just been appreciating YouTube. In a sense, I have been appreciating YouTube. That's why I'm about to let this school shit go. I'm gonna get my bag right. I'm gonna learn everything I'm supposed to. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I can always go buy some books. I'll read them. So I don't fear that I'm gonna be lacking intelligence in this world. I don't fear that. I did a little bit at first, and I am gonna go through some guilt for the next like 2 weeks maybe for quitting. I'm gonna feel some type of way, but I just know that it's to make space for what it is that I really want now. That's fine. I told people about it and shit. Lucky I don't be caring. Like, I do be caring, but I don't. I quit so many things. I just be wanting motherfuckers to think I'm a failure so I can just go, you know, succeed in peace. With no expectations. Fuck it. Because I be knowing I'm going to win. That's the thing. But I know that I need to be a little more secluded before it get real big. So that's what I was saying. Yeah, boundaries. Boundaries. Don't keep letting the same shit slide. If you love somebody, check them. Bro. And that don't mean like, because if you love somebody, that you must respect them. I don't know. Like, if I love somebody, I respect them. If I love you, yeah, I gotta have a certain level of respect for you. And if I got a certain level of respect for you, I don't really want to be talking down at you. Now, I mean, I'm gonna express myself when I'm angry, and I'm not scared to say how I feel, however I say it. I don't care about that. But, yeah, if you love someone, let them know when they got you fucked up. Let them know that they got you fucked up. And this really your life like that. Like, if somebody got you fucked up that bad, you can also communicate the thing, you know, get to a certain level of resolution. But then when you see, that resolution isn't what we're searching for anymore in the conversation, because the only thing that ain't out here is swords. I'm looking at pentacles, wands, and cups. Pentacles, wands, and cups. Because, exactly, I don't need to pull no cards to tell you that. When shit gets sticky, you gotta use the motherfucking swords. Because other than that, that's just showing the universe that, and that's how I look at it, shit, it gets so deep. It's just showing the universe that you're willing to keep being disrespected, or keep being, you know, manipulated, or, you know, thoughts or energy. And my energy focus on love, success, and abundance. I am app. And which I got from my sister. My sister showed me the I am app. And I motherfucking had the, but it's like, she younger. You feel what I'm saying? She's younger. She don't get it. I don't know, man. She gonna figure it out. But I had to tell her the truth. And it made a big breakthrough for me yesterday. Like, you know, just letting her know what's really going on. Let people know that, like, I'm not accepting this fake love from you no more. I'm not accepting fake love from you no more. I don't want it. So when you interact with me, give me real love. Or I don't want it. Like, I'm not a 9-to-5 girl. Like, I'm not meant to be a 9-to-5 girl. So I don't think like a 9-to-5 girl. That's not in my programming. It's not in my DNA. I'm not a 9-to-5 girl. A 9-to-5 girl can be kind of fake. She understands in customer service. And mind you, I've worked in customer service. That's how I know when shit fake and shit like that. Because I know the rules that we was taught and all that. Like, I ain't just work normal jobs and shit. Like, yeah, I think it was my third job. My third job was at the Oreo Stadium. So they teach you all the shit about, like, how you supposed to present yourself to get good sales and shit like that. All that type of stuff. Or say, like, you have a recurring customer who is problematic or something like that. Like, you learn those things through customer service. But at the end of the day, I'm not destined to be a 9-to-5 girl, so I don't fake relationships in order to see a certain outcome. However that plays out for me in life, you get what I'm saying? I still see success. The realest motherfuckers get the most respect. For real, for real. That's that 144,000, like, energy. When motherfuckers start putting a foot down and shit like that. But if it's 144,000 of us and there's 7.5 billion of us on the planet, some people are 9-to-5 people. It's okay. But when you're not a 9-to-5 person, know that. You know? So due to my lacking of desire to, you know, be a worker and making shit work for the rest of my life, I'm not faking relationships. I'm not pretending that I don't have an emotion towards said thing that made me feel certain this and that types of ways. My attitude is that there's always better once you clear out the mess. It's always a better opportunity if what's in front of you is not doing right by you. You feel what I'm saying? And for me particularly, and we're going to get deeper into that as time goes on, but me particularly, I have a big family. And I got like 14 siblings. So my karma could be all in that. You got to speak your mind. You have to. You feel what I'm saying? And down that shit get real, and it's levels, and it's all this, like. But if I told my little sister how she made me upset, I've also taken the time to express to my big sister how I was upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the things cannot continue. We cannot continue to have this 9-to-5, oh, I'm just here for a check, and when I go home, I'm going to talk shit about you kind of attitude. Because then we're starting to take that everywhere, y'all. We're taking it everywhere. Oh, I'm just going to be fake right here. This is how I look at it, because I'm not that type of person. So I'm looking at it from a different standpoint. I'm going to just be fake so I can get what I want. And then after that, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I hate that talking shit about people behind their back shit. Even though I will do it. It all depends, like, how strongly I feel about you. Because the only way I'm going to talk about something is if, like, I care. If I don't care, I'm not talking about it. You'd be surprised. Like, it been some real chaotic shit just happening right around me. And I'll just look the other way. Literally, won't give a fuck. Because it don't got nothing to do with me. But somebody that I care about can do something a lot less. And it'll still be a big deal. Because I care about you. But whatever you want to see in someone else, you must practice that thing within yourself. It gets pretty annoying having to lead by example all the time. But fuck it. It all depends. Like, 144,000 of us and there's 7.5 billion people on the earth. And then the thing is that the 144,000, we're spread out through generations. We probably all not even here yet, and there's 7.5 billion people on Earth. So, yeah. Pretending to like something or someone for some sort of financial gain is corny as hell. And that's what's making me step away from school. Like, I don't want to have to talk to people every day. I don't want to have to deal with shit every day to, like, receive my income when I'm sitting here already working hard as hell so I can have the freedom of my peace. You get what I'm saying? Like, know what you deserve type shit. And no matter how long it take, like, always remember them dreams. Even when times is hard, like, remember your desires. Because when your head clear up, shit gonna start making sense again. You know? And if you've been through enough, it's gonna make you a warrior. And it's gonna make you... My grandma pulling up. It's gonna give you a certain level of determination. To the point that failure don't even feel like failure no more, you know? I did the school shit, you feel me? Acing the discussions, learning how to... everything, you know? I could say one of the main things I feel like I'm gonna miss from school is my access to Office 365. Office 365 is the shit, okay? As far as technology goes, Office 365 is the shit. I'm about to have to let go so much shit. Office 365, Grammarly, all that. That shit gonna be sad. But I'm about to go and continue to master the things that I care about. There's no way they gonna tell me that I gotta deal with disrespect in order to get paid for the rest of my life. First of all, let's just clap it up. I haven't received any emails lately showing me that I had any new subscribers or friend requests on Pornhub because I haven't been posting. But yeah, the progress in the numbers is doing good on YouTube. Shout out to us. And the numbers is still good on Pornhub. They're still good. Yeah. Like, I can put my time and my energy into my passions. Be that person who made it without this and this and that, and I only literally did whatever I wanted to do my whole life. It's mine. I look gorgeous too. Time for me to go. God is my strength. He made me who I am. He made you who you are. Hold on to your dreams. Because sometimes while you reading that college book, you're going to be thinking about, like, you reading that college book. This is me, so this is just an example. But you reading that book and you like, bro, I don't even fucking like people. People will say that shit for me now. That's something that I say is some shit up for, like, so... I call them slow. People who don't think as deep as I am, I just tell them that I don't like people. I do like people though. I don't like mean people though. And I don't like people who take advantage of people, and they usually take advantage of people who are in work situations. You get what I'm saying? Like, having to deal with some shit because you're depending on your body being in a specific place in order to receive income. And they will know that. If you don't desire that, don't go get that. That's not what I want. Because you know how many jobs I didn't work where people didn't say to me, like, oh, this is your job, so, or just don't look at it like this because you need your money. Like, what? I swear, the way that I be looking at money for real, you think that shit not even real. Because the thing is, I value it, but I don't. Because I just know how to make it in a way to where I don't take it serious. Like, money is only serious sometimes. Or, like, when it comes to your bills and stuff like that. But ain't no way. So I thank God again, like I said, for not giving me no stability while I was chasing other people's dreams. Shout out to God. What it say? He leadeth me beside still waters. Let's read Psalms 23, then we're going to get out of here. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. That's what I was thinking about. That part. I'm going to read that part again. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. 100% facts, God will do that. Yeah. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. No, and hate me if you want to. I am a God lover, and I respect Jesus Christ for who he is and what he has done. And that's something you can never take away from me. As far as my understanding, I fuck with bro. Period. Can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me how to feel. None of that. I always say that type of stuff. You can't. A motherfucker didn't die for me. Don't even know my name. But if he was to encounter me, he would know my name. He would know a lot about me if he was to encounter me. You know? A lot. So. But I be watching like certain people who preach on modern day Christianity. I'm telling y'all, if you follow me when it comes to your Bible, take what resonates and leave what don't. If you allow the Bible to control you, you're going to block your relationship with God. Because you're going to be scared about them words that you're reading. And it's going to make you forget about the power that you feel. The power that you feel is not yours. It is his. So then I started to think. I'm going to give y'all this last thing. So remember how I said the thing about men being science? So I was like, men are so, like, technical in a way, but not technical, because it's like it's already a guidebook to functioning with them. I'm like, men are so whatever this is, that it partially makes me feel like it's possible that God could be a woman. But at the same time, I was like, then I stepped back and I was like, I don't know though, because if men are the last to wake up, then God is a man. Because once the men wake up, that's when the big transformation happens on this planet. Because they master this realm. But I'm like, it's possible. The reason I felt like it could be women, because women master the spiritual realms and men master the material realms, right? So either God has a wife or God has a husband. Because the whole gene, in order for it to be truly divine, it has to be a balance of masculine and feminine energy. Women create, men produce. And then to anybody who feel like I said that wrong, you know what I mean. So, I don't say everything right all the time, but I'm here to speak with smart people who can correct me and move on. You know? People so fucking smart, they get what I'm saying, to where we don't, you don't always correct me, but do correct me sometimes. You see me slip up or some shit like that. For example, the other day when I had said I had a bottle of Patron, and then I looked at the video and I went back and I was like, this is not no fucking Patron. I'm sitting here holding a dark ass bottle of fucking liquor talking about it's Patron. I mean, I don't know if Patron comes dark, but it was Parmesan. Like, shit like that, I don't mind being corrected, but sometimes I just love a certain level of intelligence. Educate me. Teach me anything. I don't care. But yeah, y'all. If you want a high value man, keep your legs closed. Anybody can kind of hit anything. I tap that. I hit that. Da, da, da. But if you want him to tend to you, if you want him to take care of you, you're going to have to be a little more stingy. And if you can trick him, it's a good chance he's tricking with you. Okay? Now I got a lot of shit to think about. I'm about to go post this video, feed my face, finished a little bit of my laundry, and to be honest, smoke some fucking weed. So, watch some TV, relax, because like I said, I still gotta heal from being a little bit sick. So, yeah. I'm ouchie babes. Love you guys. I love y'all for real. I'm learning how to communicate with y'all a little bit. And that's another thing. I was feeling like if I'm going to learn, like I got anxiety. Motherfucking me doing everything on the computer ain't going to help me get out of my shell. For all that, I might as well just do it my way. Like, so anyways, that was going to say I need to learn. I was learning that I got to talk on here like I'm talking to somebody and not just myself. You know, learn how to communicate and shit like that. Or, you know, just know that people are watching and da-da-da-da-da, right? Like, engage with the folks. Even if it's like this, yo, this video definitely an hour and some change. I'm out, y'all. See y'all next time. Cause next time is next time. Oh, that was something I was gonna say earlier. Usually we see success in the thing that we're patient in. We see success in the things that we're patient in. We see success in the things that we're patient in. We see success in the things that we're patient in. And I noticed that the thing I'm most patient with is this. The thing I work hardest at is this. Even if I didn't know what my purpose was, I do see the evidence. I'm out. Good night. Make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel. Hope you like my intro and my outro. Yeah, shop at Isandra Forever on Etsy. And I appreciate y'all supporting me. Good night.
Thank you.